Have you ever looked at something ordinary, something you use every single day, and wondered, is there more to this than I realize? Well, the answer is yes, a lot more. Everyday objects around us hide incredible abilities, strange scientific quirks, and surprising superpowers that most people have never even heard about. Today, we're not talking about superheroes or science fiction. We're talking about what's already around you, your clothes, your house, the objects on your desk, quietly doing things that almost feel magical. Get ready, because once you learn these hidden powers, you'll never look at ordinary objects the same way again. Glass. The solid. That really isn't solid. Let's start with something you're probably looking through right now. Glass. Most people think glass is a solid. It holds its shape, it feels hard, and it certainly doesn't flow like water. But in reality, glass behaves more like an extremely slow-moving liquid. Scientists call it an amorphous solid, meaning its molecules never fully settle into a solid structure. This is why very old windows, like in medieval buildings, are often thicker at the bottom. Over centuries, gravity slowly pulled the glass downward. No, it doesn't drip, it doesn't melt. But it moves just enough for physicists to say, glass is one of the strangest materials humans use every day. Paper. A thin sheet. Strong enough to stop bullets. Paper seems fragile. We tear it, roll it, crumple it, and throw it away without a second thought. But when layered properly, paper becomes unbelievably strong. Engineers have shown that stacks of tightly compressed paper can absorb impacts equal to steel plates of similar thickness. In fact, some early bulletproof armor experiments used layered paper, and it actually worked. Even modern packaging uses this property. Corrugated cardboard is designed using the same principles of layered strength. Who knew something as simple as paper could become a shield? Rubber bands, natural temperature sensors. Rubber bands stretch when they're warm and shrink when they're cold. But here's the twist. Unlike most materials, rubber gets shorter when you heat it up. If you stretch a rubber band and warm it with your breath, it contracts instead of expanding. This strange effect happens because heating increases the movement of polymer chains inside rubber, causing them to snap back into a shorter form. In a way, rubber bands have a built-in temperature sensor. No electronics required. Soap, your invisible armor against the universe's oldest enemies. Soap might look simple, but it's a chemical superhero. Each soap molecule has two sides, one that loves water and one that hates it. This dual nature lets soap break apart oils, kill bacteria, and destroy viruses by tearing through their protective layers. It's not just cleaning. Soap is microscopic warfare happening in your hands. And the wildest part? Soap molecules assemble themselves into tiny spheres called micelles, microstructures that form intelligent cleaning systems all by themselves. Aluminum foil, the master of heat and cold. Aluminum foil isn't just for wrapping leftovers. Its reflective properties make it an excellent insulator, able to keep things hot or keep things cold. When you wrap food in foil, you're actually bouncing back thermal radiation, slowing down heat loss. This makes aluminum foil such an efficient thermal reflector that firefighters and astronauts use specialized versions of it. Every time you wrap a sandwich, you're using the same physics that protects spacecraft. Magnets. Objects that never stop working. Magnets seem quiet and unchanging, sticking to metal surfaces day after day, but their power is almost unbelievable. A permanent magnet loses only about 5% of its magnetic strength every 100 years. Inside a magnet, trillions of tiny magnetic domains are perfectly aligned, and they stay that way unless heated or struck violently. Magnets are one of the closest things we have to an object with eternal power. Balloons, perfect demonstrations of atmospheric pressure. A balloon looks simple, just a thin rubber shell full of air. But the moment you inflate a balloon, you're participating in one of the most powerful forces on Earth, atmospheric pressure. When the air inside pushes outward harder than the air outside pushes inward, the balloon expands. When the pressures equalize, the balloon stops growing. This is the same principle that controls weather, storms, wind, and even airplane flight, all demonstrated by something you find at a birthday party. Salt, the ancient preserver. Salt doesn't just make food taste good. It has a hidden superpower. It can stop time for bacteria. When salt touches organic cells, it sucks out water through osmosis, dehydrating microorganisms until they can no longer survive or multiply. For thousands of years, humans relied on salt to preserve meat and fish without refrigeration. Salt may be small, but it can literally pause biological decay. Scissors, the geometry of destruction. Scissors seem simple, two blades crossing each other. But they work because they apply a geometric trick called shear force. When the blades slide past each other, they press the paper in opposite directions until its structure breaks. It's not cutting, it's tearing with precision. This shear force geometry is so efficient that it's used in industrial machines capable of slicing steel. The houseplant that cleans your air. A simple houseplant does far more than look pretty. Through photosynthesis, plants absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. But certain species, like peace lilies and spider plants, go even further. They absorb toxins, neutralize chemicals, and act like tiny air-purifying machines. You're not just watering a plant. You're maintaining a natural air filtering system built by evolution. The ordinary world is full of hidden superpowers. Glass that flows like a liquid. Paper strong enough to stop a bullet. Soap that destroys microbes with microscopic precision. Magnets with near-eternal energy. Houseplants that quietly purify your air. The more we learn about these everyday objects, the more we realize something incredible. The world isn't boring. We just haven't been paying close enough attention. Which everyday object surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-bending facts.